Can you stand the numbers?
That's cool. You actually know how to do it?
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool.
My record's a minute and 18 seconds.
That's so cool.
I can't get it under a minute, and I don't think I'll be able to.
That's serial killer behavior. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Everybody, welcome to another episode of the Moonpiece Podcast, where we talk to you things about anime, pop culture, and everything in between. We are back once again with my co-hosts,
Water.
Corey, and
Water.
Earth.
Fire.
Captain Planet, he's a hero. That was my shit, boy.
I never got behind it.
We have a lot to go over today, so let's get into it. What are we watching? What are we doing? What have we been up to?
All right, well, I feel like you guys are going to have much longer updates than me, so I'll just get right into mine. So I've been watching not as much anime, but I am settling because I just moved and shit. So, like, that is getting my life together. Been watching Abbott, been loving it.
Ooh, how's it been?
Stuff.
A little.
Oh, man, it's they upped the production. They upped
really?
the anime, man. They had like a smoking like episode recently, the last episode.
Did you mean smoke?
So,
oh,
I mean, you
want?
I mean,
nah.
Can you really like getting spoiled for Abbott is kind of like wild.
Yeah.
Basically, they all smoke something, right?
Oh, okay.
Something. And so a kid got caught smoking a cigarette in school, and they realized that out of all the rules they put in the thing, smoking cigarettes was the one rule. They had rules for everything else, but there was no cigarette rule.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Okay.
So there was a whole like conundrum. So that shit was hilarious. Also been watching Curb. So this is the final season of Curb Your Enthusiasm. Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I never watched that.
Never heard of it.
You never heard
You
of it?
never heard of it?
No.
No,
you know
about
you know
it.
what it
I've
is.
never
You know who
heard
Larry David is?
No.
The crusty white man with the white hair on the sides, and he's got glasses.
The Jewish dude who wrote Seinfeld.
Is he the one that just got into a fight with Elmo?
I just got into a fight with Elmo, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, Larry David's type of character who gets into a fight with everybody, right?
I don't know. He physically attacked Elmo and he had to apologize.
Yeah, I got you.
He's trying. All right.
Yeah, he just fought Elmo.
Yeah,
he fought Elmo.
He fought Elmo. He was disrespectful.
He was disrespectful.
He was so disrespectful.
After everybody trauma dumped on Elmo, he was disrespectful.
Yeah.
So basically, Curb Your Enthusiasm. So I hate Seinfeld, right?
Okay.
Fun fact. Sorry, Seinfeld fans, if you're out there.
I don't care.
I don't really care for the show about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But he also is the person who I believe helped write or basically produced Seinfeld. Okay. So Curb Your Enthusiasm is kind of like a Seinfeld on steroids, which like he says all the things. I never used to like the show until like 2 years ago. He says all these things as an adult, like I'm like, oh, I feel you, but like you're saying things you shouldn't say out loud. He's the king of saying the quiet part out loud.
Okay.
So that's what all like the show is. Even if it's stuff that you're like, I thought that, but I would never say that out loud.
Okay.
Bro. So that's kind of hijinks ensues, all this other type of shit. There's all types of race stuff, type of quarantine type of stuff. Pandemic. It was any subject. It's fair game for homie. So this is the final season. Curb's been going on since the early 2000s.
Yeah. Not for a minute.
Like, but there's big gaps between like the seasons. So like, this is like the 12th season, but it's been airing since like 2005.
That's
wow.
Such a good name for the content that it's about. Curb Your Enthusiasm, right?
Yeah. Like, chill out. Like, you've heard the theme song. The theme song for the last episode. That thing that plays in the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
That's from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh, I never knew.
So
I still never heard of it.
Yeah, that's a theme from it. So, been loving that, been enjoying that. So, if you're a fan of Curb, this is the last season. Make sure you check that out. Undead Unluck, Fearing, the usual things.
Still like, going on?
Yeah. It's finishing. It's still coming out.
I made a mistake when I said that was the last episode last time.
Yeah, I was confused. I was like, it's still going.
I made a mistake. So, it's still going. So, I mean, you can probably I feel like you should give your update on Undead Unluck and like what else? You come on Mashu as well. Mm-hmm. So I won't say much on that. I'm enjoying it. So I feel like Kimmy, being somebody who just caught up on it, let's just give it to you now.
Okay. But yes, I'm almost all caught up on Free Run. I don't think I watched this week's episode, so it's been really good. I liked it. Yes, I'm halfway through Undead Unluck. I caught up all the way through the English one because I was watching it while working on cosplays. So I needed, like, in the background, but it was also really fun. So then once I caught up, I was like, I can't keep watching this because I can't pay attention to the subtitles right now. So watch that. That was good. And then since I needed something else to watch, I switched to Mashal. And Mashal, yeah, you guys were right. It was really funny.
It's just like,
don't take it seriously.
It's been a good time. Yeah, no, it's a good time.
It's a good laugh. Like everything else, you kind of have to think about. But Mashal, you're like, I'm chilling.
I haven't had like just a funny show in so long. I think I'm on episode like 6 or something.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm like still in the beginning.
He's in school though, right?
Yeah, he's in school. It's literally exactly how you said it. It's Harry Potter with like One Punch Man tendencies. Yeah. It's great.
His relationship with his dad is so sweet. His dad loves him.
It's really cute.
Yeah, he's like, oh my god, my son's the sweetest.
So for Freerin, I want to get a little bit more thoughts on that for you. Do you have like a favorite character? Because now you've been through the whole journey, so you got to have at least a favorite character, and it's fine, bro. You'll catch up when you catch up.
Yeah, reality TV's got me though.
It's cute. I feel like I don't know. They're all fun. I don't have like a that's my bitch. Like I don't have anyone that's like so like that's my favorite. But they're all like really cute.
Yeah. And
I like the now it's more expanded in all the characters that they have. Like the 2 girls that are always fighting, they're super cute. I'm like, oh, we love the lesbians. They're fun. And then, Fern and Stark are like, they're a good time. You can tell like they have a thing.
It's something there. You're like, can we just, but it's fine. Like it's a slow pace.
Will they, won't they? Like one of them.
I wouldn't be mad if they did it. That's the thing. I wouldn't be mad. But
really?
It's like, because like.
It's too obvious.
It's sometimes it's too obvious. And sometimes you can, even the same way how you see it ends up for Freerin in it all, like in the end of it all, because she didn't really end up with the person like who. You would have been like, this easily spells it out that they would end up together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
So I wouldn't, because of that expectation, I'm like, you know what? Maybe it would be something healthy and different for it to just be like, no, these guys are literally just good friends who like really care about each other rather than being like romantic. I don't know. That's just me for it.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have any problem with it if they were with somebody else. Like, that's totally fine. But I think it's been fun and it's been interesting seeing all the different perspectives. I love the snarky new bad boy guy. He's fun with the blue hair.
He would.
Of course I would. He's a good. He's
She's
a fun
consistent.
type.
You're consistent with your type.
I like them fun and bad. They're a good time. So I'm like, he's fun, and he just I'm on the episode where he just took Mr. Stark and he was like, all right, let's go.
Which was like a slow ass episode, but a good time. Yeah. I was like, yo.
What's happening?
They did nothing nothing happened this episode.
No, it's all Freerin is like just vibes and magic, you know? Like it's not hands all the time, but when there's hands, I'm like, cool.
Nah, when the old man said, well, fuck it, I ain't got no mana.
He said, bitch,
we throw in the hands then. They said, sir, what do you mean? He's like, nah, we just gonna do this the old fashioned.
That was funny.
That was clean. That was clean.
Funny.
I think his name is Denkin.
Yeah.
He's dope.
Yeah, so they run out of magic in this fight, right? That's happening. Like, there's like a tournament to become like an actual high flesh mage. Yeah, and so like a bunch of them ran out of power. So they're like, all right, we gotta steal that bird. How are we gonna do this? We don't got no magic. He said, let me show you kids how it's done. And he just... Because
none of the mages is out here trying to throw hands. And he was just like, he's ready. The oldest dude doing the test. And he said, fuck it,
we ball.
We brawl. Like, literally. So how you feel about Undead Unluck?
Undead Unluck,
how far are you?
I think on episode 12.
Okay.
Oh, you're in it.
Yeah.
You're in it.
Yeah, no, I'm in it. Time. Yeah,
they're part of the squad now.
Yeah, no, it's fun. I just got up to I just got up to the episode where they
Decay?
No, they got the galaxy. The galaxy just happened.
The galaxy, yeah.
So for you guys that don't remember, Undead Unluck is that new anime that's like still coming out, and it's about these people that have unpowers. So the guy who's undead, he cannot die. The girl who's unluck, she is unlucky, and anyone that she touches, becomes unlucky and or could possibly die. So they're a good match because he can't die from her unluck. So, ta-da.
Do you see what we were talking about with like the sexualization of her and her body? Like they're not showing like graphic stuff, but like it's always like constant close-ups of like her tits.
Yeah, but I think you guys were also right that they did a good job with like he's always naked,
Always. Literally always, bro.
Man's hanging down.
It's fair game.
It's fair game. That's why I'm like,
and he's ripped.
Yeah. So I think them just having their own thing, being together, I think it's interesting. It's different. I think the coolest part is that, like, when something happens universally, it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna bring all the languages together, and suddenly the whole world can speak the same language, and
which is such an interesting way to go about it, because you never really think about that in a series. So they contextualize it like being like, yeah, no, everybody don't speak the same language now, and then turn it into like a plot point, because like I think maybe My Hero did it a little bit, like with the whole like America and some, I don't know. Not a lot of series just explore the actual language barrier. You know what I mean? They just kind of just like they could communicate with each other.
A couple shows
when they try to be funny with the whole like a Japanese person speaking English.
Yeah, and they have the worst English accent.
Thank you so much. I love you.
Who you think you are talking?
Or the person that's like supposed to be English is just that.
So what do you think about Andy?
Andy's fun. I like him. And now I know he has a like crazy psycho person living inside of him as like an alter ego.
Well, that's who he is.
That's who he really is.
Andy is the alter ego.
Yeah. It's like a brain, it's like a blocker that's like cutting off part of your brain, so like you know actually act a little bit differently.
Okay.
So that's what the Andy is.
I like that. Well, you know, we can see his more fun side. Yeah.
So you met Victor.
Or is it Victor or Vic Thor? They were calling him Victor.
Yeah, they were calling him like Thor or something like that. So
he's that guy.
Nasty.
He slapped them all around.
Oh yeah,
none of them couldn't do anything.
No, they were insane. So yeah, I met him. Big baddie. Wasn't a fan, but I liked how they got him in check, and she just dug her thumb in that hole in his head, and that was great.
Let me get in there.
Gross, bro. So gross.
That was wild.
So what do you think about like the power system? I guess like the whole I don't even know how to negators. Yeah,
the negators. I think they're really cool. It's something different. It's not just like, oh, this person has this power. It's like, okay, you have to think about it. Like, I'm still confused about like the one chick. Her powers are injustice.
I still don't get it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Whatever, she.
I don't think they explained it. I don't think they explained it yet to her yet in 12.
Well, I mean, it's not like a big.
It's
thing.
not a big. Yeah, I'll find out eventually.
She negates whatever someone's sense of justice is.
Yeah, that I got.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So like, if your sense of justice is like you're the best or anything like that, then like she negates that and you can't do shit.
Yeah, it's so weird. So that I thought was interesting. So I'm curious to see like how Unrepair is. I haven't gone to him. I just saw like a glimpse of him and Unseen and all that stuff. Very interesting.
Yeah. The show made me really emotional very early. Like around like episode 7 or 8, I was kind of sitting there. I was like, "Whoa, am I about to cry?" He don't get emotional. He don't believe in emotions.
What was it, bro?
I think it was when the girl. It's when the girl was dying. Like
the teacher.
The one that created the one that Unchanged, yes. When that moment of like how she was going, I was like, this one's got a little more kick to it. Like I don't know, bro.
Did I? Oh, the pink haired girl. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I teared up a little bit.
Yeah, like
that
I felt
was sad.
that. Like it was because of the circumstance of it all. I was like, this is kind of sad when you think about it. But you don't care about nobody. You evil.
Oh no. Just takes a little bit more than that.
Yeah. Like nothing, basically. I feel like even Berserk didn't do anything to you.
No, man, no. We
can talk about Berserk, yeah.
No, Berserk definitely. Even before like the eclipse, I was like, damn, these people are going through it. Guts went through it. Well, I mean, in the first few chapters.
Well, let's hold off on that. Let's let Kimmy finish. Let's let Kimmy finish her update, and then we'll get back to you.
Oh, so I also finished that show, the Godzilla show.
Okay,
Monarch. Yeah, Legion of Monsters. It was really good.
How many episodes was it?
It's only 10. It's only 10 episodes. It's one of those, now everyone's doing that 1 hour trend. Really good.
See a lot of monsters or?
Yeah, there's a lot of different monsters that they bring in. Obviously they keep Godzilla coming in big bad. Yeah, so he comes around. He's very often.
So he's like the Megazord of like this universe. So he's on call.
Yeah. And what's cool is that cuz remember, half of the show is like placed in like the 40s, 50s, and then the other half of the show is like 2015.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's constantly changing. You're seeing like flashbacks and what's happening now currently, cool. And like so they did a really good job of integrating that. Yeah, no, I 1000% recommend it because I was like, like I said before, this was one of the shows that I was like, oh, I'll get to it, but then finally when I sat down and watched it, I was like, nah. Next one. Nice. Like they leave on some heavy cliffhangers, and it's like worth it. So I 1,000% think it's way better than any of the Godzilla movies that they've done. The Americans.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Not
the American
ones. Not -1. That was
No. What about the Godzilla that took place in New York City?
Which one?
Which one is that?
Godzilla 2000.
I don't think
where it took place in New York City.
You repeated the same thing twice. You repeated the same.
MS Madison Square Garden's filled with its babies.
I've never seen that.
Yo, that's a classic. The Godzilla.
I'm just talking about the newer ones, you know, with like the girl
I didn't see
from
a lot
11.
of Godzilla movies, my guy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
it came out in like 2001.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch that.
This is the one you're trying to smoke us for. Out of all the things we've had to smoke you for, this is what you killing us for. Godzilla 2000.
No, this was on TV all the time, not the Selena movie.
He's such a freaking liar.
You doubling down on this?
Nah, he's crazy.
You wildin', son. He is wildin'.
It was 1998, not 2000.
Okay, well, either way.
You were just born.
I
was. Well, 92. I'm a 92 baby.
Still.
Well, she was just born. I don't know.
Yeah, I was 94, so...
Yeah. I'm the oldest one here.
Anyways, so yes, I totally recommend everyone just use, you know, your Apple free trial for, you know, Apple TV, and it's a good time. You watch it, bust it out, you're gonna love it.
Nice.
It's really good.
Nice.
What else?
Cool whip.
But yeah, I've been watching that, and just coming back a lot of Katsucon. So. But I'll tell you guys about that later. And of course, Avatar, which we'll get into as well. But in the meantime, Danny, what you got for us?
I've been watching Ninja Kamui.
What?
Yes,
that new show on Max.
Sean sent that shit in the text, and then you followed up, and I was like, all right, apparently it's the shit.
What is it?
Listen, it's another classic revenge story about ninjas. One guy, first episode. It's not spoilers because it's the whole point.
Okay.
Guy's on the run with his wife and kid, and they get massacred in front of him.
What?
And so he goes on a warpath.
Is it a live action?
Vengeance. No, it's animated.
Oh, it's anime. Okay.
I don't know what studio it's being done by, but the director of the anime is the guy who did season 1 of JJK.
Oh, okay.
I'm not. I don't care about no plot. I'm gonna John Wick this. I don't care about the plot that much. I'm not going to deep it. But the action, the choreography.
It's A1.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with a brain dead show sometimes.
Sometimes you just want hands.
It's like the reality TV of, anime.
I don't know if there's literally reality TV of anime.
That's true. Slice of life.
Yeah, so.
That's literally it. No, Ninja Kamui's been great. I think 3 episodes are out. The 4th one drops tomorrow.
Okay.
I think it's been really good if you guys haven't had a chance to watch it. I mean,
also, it's new.
Yeah,
it just came out like a week or two ago.
What is it on?
Max.
Okay.
Maxi.
But yeah, as you know, the chat's talking about it. I mean, you're gonna see it. Like people are talking about it.
Yeah.
It's a great show.
Ninja Kamui?
Yeah, Ninja Kamui.
Okay.
It's great. Super gory too.
Not really a fan of that.
Can we talk about this Berserk though, real quick?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Berserk now that you're caught up?
No.
Are you caught up, or are you a little still behind?
I'm not caught up. I was actually gonna ask you to bring some of those volumes today.
You should have told me. Yeah.
So actually, I haven't read it in a minute.
All right. So how far are you?
Remember I'm just Griffith's like walking around again. He's collecting his boys and his army, and he's like attacking. He's taking what's his.
So you're in the Millennium Falcon arc.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm in there, and Guts is trying to get Casca over to Fairyland.
Okay.
Elf.
Yeah.
Boy. Yeah. Whatever the elf.
So how do you feel about the series now that you're at least this far? Not caught up, but it's taking a while for you to get here.
I'm enjoying the journey. I don't want to rush it.
Yeah.
I don't
enjoy it while you can. Honestly, it comes out. There's no consistency. Like every 3-4 months we get a chapter.
Oh, it's actually still coming out?
Yeah, it's still so after the creator died, his best friend took it upon himself to do it to continue on the story because he knows how it ends, and that's that studio. But it's always taking some time to do his health prior. But now they're just making sure that things are buttoned up. So the chapters come out. You probably get like 2 or 3 a year sometimes.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's why I'm those 2 volumes that you let me borrow, I finished in less than a week.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not bugging you about it. I can wait. I'm really enjoying it. Honestly, Guts is an easy character to root for. A lot of the situations that he's put in and the people around him too, that. It's
not just trauma. It's so easy to say it's just a trauma dump, but that's what you tell people. But when you kind of in it, you're like, no, there's something more here than just trauma for the sake of it.
Yeah, it is graphic.
You got to work through it.
No, it's graphic as hell. That's not what I'm not.
Honestly, I feel for some of the people. Some of the imagery that you see, I'm like, oh my god,
it's triggering.
It looks like a nightmare.
It's the most triggering thing I've ever read in my life. Like even when I was going through it for the first time, I was just like, I don't know if I can keep on going through this. Like it was like I don't know if I can keep doing this because it's not shonen, so they go for it.
Yeah,
it's seinen, right?
Yeah.
No,
what?
I'm really seinen.
Seinen.
Yeah, it's what Attack on Titan is as well.
It's great. It's a great series. I'm really loving it. I can't wait to keep reading it.
Was Griffith right?
Was he in the right? Nah, bro. Nah.
It's a question you gotta ask somebody.
I understand.
This is where you find somebody's moral compass.
I mean,
the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Like it doesn't matter how good you think your dream is and how good you think it's going to be for the world or whatever. Listen, you're just like Agami at the end of the day. Fucking asshole.
Fucking asshole.
There we go.
So, yeah.
What about the reality TVs?
Honestly, reality TV is still eating up a lot of my time. Since the last time I talked to you guys, Love is Blind season 6 started.
My brother's watching it right now.
I'm seeing everybody actually talk about Love is Blind season 6.
Really?
People that don't even talk about reality. I'm okay.
It's good. It's good. There's no, I don't really like anybody on the show right now. It's all just like a mess. I don't know if you guys have seen this one clip of this one girl. So there's this one girl. Her name's Chelsea. She's dating this guy Jimmy.
Okay.
And the whole point of the show is like you don't know what this person looks like, right?
Okay.
So she's like, "Does anybody say that you look like a celebrity?" And he's like, "Yeah, actually." She's like, "Oh my god, really? Me too."
Stop.
People say I look like this one person. Oh my god, who is it? I don't think so, but like I don't even know her name.
Oh,
She's dating like MGK.
No, I think I've seen this. I think I've seen this clip.
I have not. Y'all will have to show me.
Megan Fox.
Stop.
He's over here like fist pumping there, like. She's like, yeah, I guess. I don't even know. Like I don't see it, right? And so like the internet has been roasting her because like obviously like you take a look at her and you're like, girl. So that's her.
Oh,
you know, I can.
You see it? You see it?
I can see it.
Standing on business.
I can see it.
Listen, maybe in like some.
It's almost like the Crimson Chin and Megan Fox had a kid.
It's
like the Crimson Chin and Megan Fox had a kid.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Pobrecita.
And you know what? Like it wouldn't even be like that big of a thing, but like when they chose each other.
Okay.
Right, so you have to propose, and after like you propose, then you guys get to meet.
Oh God.
So obviously they meet, and she's like, "Oh my God, you're perfect, you're amazing," and he's like, "Yeah, wow." Just like taken aback, right? And like at some point she's like digging for compliments, and all homie can think of is, "You have nice teeth." Like she literally asked him for a compliment, and that was the best he could come up with.
Nice.
That's crazy.
Nice.
2 minutes later, it cuts to his confessional, like his time in front of the camera, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm really happy with Chelsea, but she kind of exaggerated on her looks. You know, she said she looked like Megan Fox. I love her though. Like it's great. It's great.
It's giving
great.
It's giving hottie. You know, people say I look like Beyonce. You know,
oh my
Beyonce.
She's more like Shalissa.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So it's a great show. A lot of mess. I recommend. I mean, it's easy watch. Honestly, if you guys want to watch it, I think 11 episodes are out.
Okay.
I think that show came out like 2 weeks ago. Obviously, I'm caught up. It's been great. Okay. But still the number one thing, RuPaul's freaking Drag Race.
Oh, what are we at there?
Like a few episodes left. There's only like 6 queens left. At this point, there's a top 3.
Oh.
Okay.
Top 3 is this girl, Nymphia Wins, the Taiwanese queen who I've told you about multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Last like the win, you said it.
Saphira and Plain Jane.
Oh, Plain Jane's still there?
Plain Jane's in top 3. She actually just beat out Saphira for her number 2 win.
Wasn't she the underdog?
I wouldn't say she was the underdog.
No, he was just like he didn't really want them because Plain Jane was spicy, right?
Yeah.
Plain Jane's the one that has all the spice. It's like he liked that she was there.
Okay.
But like he was like, well, winning, entertaining.
Okay.
She's doing really good.
Okay.
Honestly, she's doing.
The fact that I'm
really
retaining
good.
this is ridiculous.
You should just watch the show.
Okay.
No, just listen to the updates.
All right, you'll tell us the tea.
One thing she told this one queen. So there's this one queen, her name is Morphine, and she like constantly talks about this BBL that she got, but like, babe, that BBL ain't BBL.
Ooh!
Okay. So, like, one thing that, like, one of the judges, like...
It's like a Paraguay, not a Brazilian.
Like a Paraguay.
I don't know why I said Paraguay. Sorry, Paraguay. I don't know why I did that.
So one of the critiques that RuPaul and the judges gave her was, like, stop focusing your drag on your BBL.
Oh.
Right? Like, there's more to you. You're not just a BBL.
Yeah.
Right? So she's, like, in the dressing room. She's, like, trying to design something. She's like, guys, I'm, like, trying to figure out, like, how to hide my BBL. Like, I want to follow the judges' critiques. And Plain, with her spicy ass, comes over. Babe, you should be more worried about hiding that gut.
Oh! Roasted.
Damn.
Plain is just crazy. Plain's an animal. They just did this one challenge where they had to, like, do impersonations and stuff. Mm-hmm. And Nymphia did... So, like, your impersonations have to be good. They have to be funny.
Okay.
And Nymphia, for some reason, decided to do Jane Goodall.
Oh, that is.
The woman who, like, the old white woman who, like, hung out with a bunch of monkeys for so long.
What?
Her. She did her.
I don't know who you're talking about.
We don't know who that is. I've never heard this in my life.
Fucking scientist who, like, pretty much went around
Eliza Thornberry?
speaking the language, pretty much. She went around going, ooh, 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 ha, ha. Saying, like, no, I can legit talk to these monkeys. I know what they're saying. They know what I'm saying.
Okay.
It was absolutely terrible. Plain Jane did some, like, Serbian supermodel fucking person, and she crushed it, which is the reason why she won.
Okay.
And Saphira did James Brown, and she fucking killed it.
Nice.
Okay.
Amazing. Honestly, the talent on this season is so good. I'm loving it. I can't wait for the finale, which I think is going to be in, like, 3 weeks. Okay. RuPaul's killing it. The Traitors, guys, I'm telling you got to get into Traitors.
Have you been actually watching it? Yeah.
Weekly.
Have you ever actually watched it? This boy's living by it.
There's
Spy Kids.
So much betrayal, so much shit talking, so much, like, herd mentality. Like, I'll just say, like, a few things about, like, Kimmy, and you'll be like, okay, we gotta vote her out. She's a fucking traitor.
Ooh.
You're right. She looked in this one direction when I told her to look in the other opposite way. She's a traitor.
So you said they're doing, like, challenges and things like that, right?
So they do challenges to earn money towards the grand prize.
But there's somebody basically sabotaging their challenges the whole time?
The two imposters,
No.
right?
They're trying to... So... The traitors pretty much want to make it to the very end.
Yes.
Because if there's a single traitor at the end, then the traitors get the $250 jackpot.
Remember, Among Us.
Yeah, but I'm trying to, like, figure out, like, what do the traitors be doing
every
that's,
single
like,
night,
traitor-esque, I
they
guess.
murder somebody. They send one of the faithful home. And so every night...
So a random person will just get sent off. Like,
not random, they get to choose.
Ooh.
So it's those actions that the traitors commit that people are trying to connect the dots. Okay, why would they send this person home? Oh, maybe it's because that person spoke out about that person. So people are making these conclusions. And then every night, the faithfuls get to banish somebody that they think is a traitor. And so those traitors are trying to deflect the attention away from them, being like, no, man, like, fucking Corey's mad sketchy. Did you see the way he keeps looking at Steve over there?
Okay, it slightly reminds me of Fuckboy Island.
Oh, I never watched that. Yes.
I watched Fuckboy Island.
I never heard of it.
It's like... It's stupid.
It's like I don't know. It's like a few girls and like 30 guys. And you have to pretty much find out who's not the fuckboy. But the spoiler is that they're all fuckboys.
Yeah.
No, that's not the spoiler. You didn't even watch it. What the real spoiler is that the girls ended up going for the fuckboys anyway. But if the fuckboys end up getting chosen by one of the 3 girls in the end, then they actually win the prize money. But then eventually, they have it hidden after a while if you're a fuckboy, if you're a nice guy. But then eventually, through the competition, they reveal everybody's status. And then it's still fair game. Now it's up to the girls to see like whether or not they think the fuckboy they were into are going to change or not. Spoiler alert, there was one girl who actually did choose a fuckboy, who deadass was like, the fuckboys had the ability to choose whether or not to split the money with the person that choose them or keep the money to themselves.
What did they do?
One of them deadass was like, I'm keeping it to myself. You knew I was a fuckboy. You still chose me. Called my girlfriend and everything. You still...
What?
Men ain't shit.
Called like he was on this competition while having a girlfriend.
And he got that money.
And she called him. She called the girlfriend.
Spoke to the girlfriend on the phone and everything.
That's crazy.
And still thought that was her man?
Men ain't
there
shit.
We go, right?
No,
I mean, that's her bad, bro. That's completely her bad.
That's Delulu.
No,
that's Delulu.
Absolutely that's Delulu.
Like,
he's in the wrong team.
Like, he ain't shit.
Wait.
But that's like, the point.
He won money, and the girlfriend was on the phone. I think the girlfriend was into it. I was
gonna say.
Into the ploy.
Yeah. No, I'd be into it too.
Boy, if he was honest. How many fuckboys are going to be honest?
Well, no, they got ratted out. But he was getting... Mad shit was, like, getting leaked about him. So he tried to get ahead of it. He was like, "Look, I'm gonna call my ex now. Like we broke up and all that."
Oh, she said it was her. You know what?
It's actually
I'm gonna have to watch it.
It's actually kind of spicy, but like the first season is the only thing that's worth it. It gets very old very quick, so I like kind of skip towards the end after a while.
Okay.
I don't know how this turned into me talking about Fuckboy Island.
I mean, reality TV.
It'll get you.
It
got me. But another thing that I've been watching, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Woo-hoo.
And let me say, that is a 10 out of 10. Would not recommend.
Damn, Jesus Christ.
Stop.
Build
No.
up.
Okay.
Build up. All right, time for the Avatar segment.
We're getting into this. Okay.
I finished it.
You both finished it.
It came out last week.
Yeah, so me and Danny both finished the new one, obviously, and then
I've only watched the first episode, so
okay.
I guess maybe I should kind of just get let's talk about the first episode first, and you guys kind of expound from there.
Right.
I, not seeing anything else, I thought the first episode was pretty alright.
Yes.
So visually, I think it looks fantastic.
Yes.
I think the bending so far, from what I've seen, looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The fire bending. They fire bend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's fire. Sometimes it's a little funny because I'm like, shouldn't you be scorched right now? But fine, whatever. Fire bounced off you. There's a couple scenes like that. I was like, kind of funky, but plot. I'm not that person gonna nitpick about the elements of a show. Plot is plot. I'm not sold on Aang.
Bro, he sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I'm not sold on Aang.
I'm Aang.
He's 12.
Zuko. Love the sassy energy.
Yes.
Love Zuko.
Yo.
Not crazy about Iroh's rendition. He's not bad. And maybe there's more I still need to see. But this rendition of Iroh is not... It doesn't feel as snarky, I guess, as the regular version. This one feels a little bit more...
Happy-go-lucky.
Happy-go-lucky, but has a cadence of sass in the end.
Mm-hmm. It's giving Santa Claus. You know?
Yeah, like, I don't know what it is. But like I said, first episode only. They was ODing on telling the app. So much exposition. They said the theme song like twice. It was kind of crazy.
No, actually, but I rewatched the first episode after, and that is how they do it. In the first episode, they do it differently. They tell the story, and then later on is the actual one. So no, they did that correctly.
Oh, okay. I guess maybe it just felt like a lot there, like dialogue wise. I'm not sure. I was fine with it, honestly. It didn't seem too egregious. I can see where there might be a downward slope. But Aang is my biggest problem. Listen, I know we say fuck Sokka, but like he is a good Sokka so far.
He looks.
He has a long ass head.
He's what I would want Sokka to look like.
Personality wise, yes. He just actually needs to not be white.
Yeah, all of that. That aside, like in my head, I'm like he's at least giving Sokka energy so far.
Yes, he gives 1,000% Sokka energy. That I give him.
I think so. And also, the first episode thoughts Katara could be a little bit more. More spicy.
Yes, I agree.
A little more spicy. This Katara seems a little too
one note.
I don't want to say one note yet. Just very
Disney Channel.
She's
very sweet.
Very safe. Very just trying to keep the peace type of character. Where I'm kind of used to Katara being a little bit more rebellious,
attitude,
and, like sass and back talk. Like it ain't really there. But other than that, I thought it was a great first episode. I think it did everything it needed to do to at least hook somebody in. But from there. You guys got it from there, bro. I don't really. You guys hash it out for the.
Okay, so what's out of 10? What is your rate?
5.5.
5.5 out of 10?
Slightly above average, and that's because of the graphics.
Okay, I think I give it a 7. Like it really was not as bad as everyone said it would be. Everyone kind of gave me really low expectations. Like I was like, like M. Night Shyamalan. I was at like, that's a 2 maybe.
I agree.
Yeah. And so I was like, all right, is this new show about to be a 3? Like that's where I was coming from, in that perspective.
Which is good to like temper your expectations to a certain level.
Yeah.
Like that,
so I was like, okay. So I think coming into it like that.
This is basically your One Piece.
Yeah.
Like adaptation.
Yeah.
Fine. Like she loves Avatar. Like we kind of had that feeling before the One Piece Netflix live action. This is kind of like your One Piece situation. Because like when's the last live action you had to like really look forward to? Of adaptation.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
It's funny that you say that about Zuko, because a lot of the things that I'm seeing online, and even some of the people that I know in my life, Zuko was one of the biggest complaints And might I say, he was my favorite character.
He was fantastic.
People out here bitching, oh, he's so childish, he's always throwing tantrums. And I'm like...
That was him the whole first season!
The whole first and maybe half of the second.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I don't know what show you guys watch.
Bro took mad long to get introspective.
Absolutely.
Dude, Zuko, I think the kid...
You know how far you gotta go to get to That's Rough, buddy?
Yeah! That character development.
There's mad character development between...
I think people forget it, really.
No, the kid who did Zuko, outstanding. I have zero complaints.
Yeah.
To follow up on what you said about Iroh, I don't like this guy. There is one scene, and I'm just spoiler for you. Like I don't think you care.
Yeah.
Kimmy, I don't know if you remember. There's one scene where Iroh and Zuko. No, it's just Iroh. Iroh and Zuko got separated at this point. And Iroh's being taken away by Earth Kingdom soldiers. Yeah. Right? And one of this Earth Kingdom soldier is talking heavy to Iroh, like, oh, you're the Dragon of the West. You attacked this place. You fucking are responsible for all those deaths because you guys are colonizers. You're the reason why my brother died. My brother, who was helping support my brothers and sisters, and blah, 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 blah. You're the reason he's dead. And he's, the whole time, Iroh's mean mugging this guy. Like, his eyes are bulging out of his head, like, ready to fight this guy any minute. And then even, like, at the conclusion of it, when, like, they break free, Iroh just says some, like, fucking snarky fortune cookie line at him after he just whooped his ass and then, like, walks away.
Which, by the way, that guy that did that rendition, like, he was the first, like, guy that was like, oh, you acting. Like, everyone else has just been, like...
Soldier?
Yeah. Everyone else has just been, like, mediocre, like, acting skills, like, whatever. Like, it's...
I've heard that, like, maybe just the writing, it just seems mediocre. Maybe.
I wouldn't even say it's the writing, it's sometimes the delivery, you know? Like...
See, I don't want to shit on Aang. And I don't want to shit on the fact that he sounds like Alvin the Chipmunk and that I hate everything that comes out of his mouth. Because it's not his fault. He's a kid. Yeah. He needs direction. The writing needed to be better because the dialogue is piss. The dialogue's piss.
It's not that bad. You forget the thing is, you forget how cheesy the original was, you know? Because I went back and I started watching the first 2 episodes again. I was like, oh, this was very cheesy. So,
but there's some je ne sais quoi to it.
I think we had a higher tolerance though because it's animated.
And we were
You're
kids.
Willing to accept more cheese because it's animated automatically. And when it's human beings on screen, we do it a little more cringe factor.
Exactly.
I would need you to watch these scenes back to back because that kid who plays, again, it's not his fault. He's a kid. He needed a better acting coach. 0 charisma. 0. Did he make you laugh a single time?
I thought he was...
Because Aang, in my opinion, is fucking hysterical. And I'm sorry, I expected him to do that thing where he spins the 2 rocks at least one time.
Okay, I know, I was kind of hoping on that.
It kills me when he does that. Because he thinks it's the coolest thing ever.
But he did do the air ball thing and then slammed into the rock.
It didn't look that good.
I liked it. I was like, oh, they did that from the theme song. That's fire.
Can I just say in episode 1-2, this kid's just flying about in the air.
That's the one thing.
Yeah. What happened? Like... You didn't even have to do that. Like, you didn't have
Where's your glider?
To do that. Just give him the fucking glider.
And they gave it to him later. So it was just, I don't know where you started it.
It made it it was just too much to see at one time. Yeah. Especially because, like, if you're going to be a nerd about it, right? We save motherfuckers who can fly free will for special motherfuckers who can fly at free will. We don't we're not just handing that shit out. I know Aang is that dude, but, like,
yeah, they were trying to gas him up when he said that.
Like, he ain't Zahir, my guy. Like, what is he doing? So
that's his name, Zahir.
Yeah. So I was just like, what? I was like, and it just looked funny on screen. Yeah. And just give him the fucking glider. You would have had way easier time. Probably, I don't know CGI stuff that well, but I feel like that would have been easier to do. I don't know.
Oh, speaking of CGI, so one of the things for the actual like effects throughout the things. So one of my friends who's like he's a video editor. Sorry. And he was describing, he's like, I think the problem that I'm having is the lighting. Because those and like shows like Mandalorian, they're using not necessarily all CGI, but they're using like screens instead of green screen, you know, in actual filming. So a lot of the problem that made the background look really bright is that they weren't lighting it properly. So while the lights, like, if the back is like having a screen and everything, they didn't light like the front as much in like the proper way to like match, you know, the scene. So it looks a little off in some cases.
Yeah, like the saturation a little bit is a little interesting to look at.
Yeah. So I think that was just one of the tiny things. But for the most part, I don't know. It wasn't. I don't think it was as bad. I think Aang was okay.
It's not his fault.
It's not his fault. No.
His voice is annoying. All his lines are terrible. Honestly, all he does is go on about, I was gone for so long, and now I have to be the avatar because there are people who are out there, and I need to help them because that's what I'm here to do.
I mean,
there's no playfulness. He's not a kid. He sounds like I'm talking to AI. Yeah. AI wrote his lines.
Well, they did kind of say beforehand that he was going to be a little more locked in instead of.
Yeah. That was a mistake. That's mistake number one. Mistake number two is making Iroh a fucking asshole. I don't like the guy who played Iroh.
Say, given that I didn't see it all, I could see why. And I'm always trying to think of people who aren't fans as a viewer and not the fans. I can see how quickly people will get tired of seeing him be childish. And that goes to me. Like, because I know how annoyed I get with other series when there's like a kid involved. Mm-hmm. What was it? Mandalorian? Was it Obi-Wan? It was Obi-Wan with like the young Leia was in it.
Yeah.
And the whole time pissing me off on screen because just acting like a child and because I don't like kids. I was just like over it. So I could see maybe why you would go a little bit away from that direction, like to make him be childish the whole way through, because it might just really just put off people and be way more jarring.
But there was none of it.
I'm not saying they shouldn't have done it. I didn't see everything else.
He did. When he crashed into the rock like he did in the theme song, he made me laugh. There was a couple little things here and there, but
you're not wrong about Katara too in your observation in the first episode.
I agree.
Super let down.
Super let down. Again, it's not her fault. More one note than anything.
No, the thing is she's fine as Katara when she's happy. But she doesn't have her attitude. Like, she doesn't have the spice to it. Like, when Katara is supposed to have a lot of angry lines, like, Sokka, you're so, like, ridiculous, and you're a jerk, and da-da-da-da. Yeah, and it's just, she doesn't have, I don't know, she just doesn't have that same, like, attitude. Like, when she was, like, fighting with people, she just seems, like, too nice. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was kind of, but I don't know, she's really pretty. She was fun. Like I said, happy parts were happy, but the other parts were, I don't know, she could work on it.
I also kind of have no complaints about the guy who did Sokka, honestly. Like,
attitude-wise and acting?
No notes.
He did Sokka really well. I'll give him that. Good. Yeah. I just wish the water tribe, most of them were not white. That's my biggest complaint on that. Like, a lot of them were way too light-skinned. Grand though, she looked perfect. She looked straight out the freaking cartoon show. I was like, oh, no, you look great. So that was good.
Appa looked cool.
Appa and Momo I liked.
Yeah. How'd y'all feel about, I guess, the storytelling part of it rather than, I guess, the acting, the visuals? Do you feel like that, and also would you want to see season 2?
No.
I do want to see season 2. No. I do.
Pass? You don't even think they told the story of book 1 well?
I don't think so at all. I feel like a lot of it was rushed. A lot of important moments were taken away. And that's another thing that I had a gripe with season 1 is like, you're going to show us like the attack on the Southern Air Temple, but not make room for like other things that you clearly cut out of in other episodes. What are we doing?
Yeah, I was a little confused actually. Even though I thought the scene was dope in regards to like the fighting, it was great looking, but I was like, because it was a lot. First of all, it was I was like, y'all are kicking these motherfuckers' asses, boy. Like y'all are ODing. But I was like, did they show this? Because I haven't watched Avatar since
they never did.
The pandemic.
I did think that was interesting that they decided to start out like way ahead and showing more of Aang before he like was trapped in ice. So I was like, okay, this is interesting. I didn't like the beginning with the whole like we gotta warn the Earth Kingdom about all this stuff. Like I was like,
yeah. I
didn't like that, but I thought it was cool to see more of like the Southern Air Temple. I thought that was like a good rendition, something different.
I think it was good to add
flashbacks.
It would have just, if anything, it would have just been rearranged. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's whether or not you want to put it. Just not everybody has the same patience as people who watch animated stuff. I just think about the attention span of most people now. So you really kind of have to really lay things out so people can be like, okay, I understand what's going on. Some people just can't handle waiting till episode 3 to figure out what's going on in the series. I don't know.
That's fair.
I do. Okay, so a few things.
I only saw one episode though.
Yeah, no, I think across everything, they did a fantastic job establishing Zuko, Iroh, and like his crew. I think the backstory telling on that was phenomenal. They actually make you give a fuck about.
So basically, the Fire Nation. So the Fire Nation, just like the M. Night Shyamalan part, was the best part of the series.
No, for sure.
I think so. They
Zuko,
did a really
Fire
good
Lord
job.
Ozai killed it.
Yeah.
Zuko killed it. Oh, Azula, not giving Azula. That girl cares way. I know Azula always cared about what her father thought of her, but this girl cares way too much about what her father thinks of her. I need a little more unhinged energy.
Yeah.
This Azula is giving just like daddy issues.
I mean, she was 14, you know, that's kind of how it started. But I also think it's a little weird that they, like, this Ozai still cared about Zuko a bit. Because they were like, oh, you know, Zuko has to take his right, even after he was banished. Which, like, he's supposed to be, like, low-key. Okay, so little spoilers for you guys who finished the Avatar series but didn't read any of the following books. Zuko, he finds out later that his father has like a deep resentment towards him because of his mother that has gone missing. And did you guys read any of the books afterwards?
No.
So you find out what happens to Zuko's mother in one of the books.
He sent her away, right?
He sent her away, yes. But then you also find out reasons why. So, like, you find out little things like, one, it was an arranged marriage, and that's why they got married, so they never loved each other. And two, she was basically stolen away as well, you know? And three, like, he doesn't even know if Zuko's his kid.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I knew this.
So, yeah, because his mom had an actual love that she was taken from. And so you later on realize she goes back to that love. So
that's so romantic. They should make a side story about that. Do it.
It's actually, I totally recommend it.
Yeah, I mean, people are always begging for those to get animated.
I totally recommend everyone to go read the stories. They're fantastic. I think there's like 3 books to it, and it's great. They're graphic novels, so you can literally just.
You even found out that Zuko was fighting for his life when he became the Fire Lord. He was over here like, this shit is stressful, boy. This shit is whack.
With him.
Yeah. So I think that's one thing. So you don't get that like low key I hate Zuko this whole time, like. Because he always has that, like, is he even my kid? I don't really fuck with him. Like, you know, like, he's always putting Zuko to the tip. But this one, he's, like, using Zula. You know, like, oh, yeah, your brother. You know, he's doing great.
Yeah.
What did you think about Azula's performance? The girl who did her.
She was okay. I agree that she's not fully, she's still giving daddy issues. But, like, it's hard because we never got that backstory to Azula originally, you know, we kind of saw her when she was already established, like, I'm a bad bitch, I'm showing up, you know, we didn't have to see that build up. So I thought it was an interesting way to show.
I hope we see that in season 2 because again, Azula is one of my favorite characters.
So you do want to see season 2?
I'll watch some clips.
He'll watch it.
He'll watch it.
I'll watch it.
Are you sure? It sounds like it's maybe a 6 to you, man.
It's a 5, maybe.
Sounds like it may be a 6
on its best day, but I'm standing.
Because it's really hard to get influenced by the hate around you to like hate.
5.5.
Okay, but
5.5.
Issue I do have is that like they did in a couple episodes try to squish too much at once. So there's one episode.
Like 2 episodes.
Yes,
there's back to back, right?
Yeah.
Is it the Ko, the face stealer?
Yeah. Okay, so there's a couple episodes. You remember Ko, the face stealer? And then you remember the panda spirit that, like, takes people into the forest? Yeah. So they mixed all of those episodes together into 2 episodes.
Pretty much they go to the panda spirit thing.
I feel like that was, like, 6-something episodes.
It was a lot.
Literally in one episode, they go to the spirit world to commune with the panda spirit. And for some reason, Sokka and Katara go with Aang to the spirit world. Yeah. That's not explained. Yeah. Then, while they're in the spirit world, Ko, the face stealer, comes, takes Sokka and Katara away. And then Aang's like, oh my god, what do I do? Has a run-in with Ko. Ko's talking heavy to him like, oh, look who it is. Yeah, you here to give me back what's mine? Because apparently Avatar Roku took something from him. So then Aang meets Monkey Yatsu and gives him some advice. And now all of a sudden Aang's going to that fire temple that's on that crescent island. So he can talk to Fire Lord Roku.
So it's the whole blue spirit thing takes him away. So like they like mixed all at once. So I thought the blue spirit.
That's a lot of. I'm like, this is even. Oh, I'm like, this is so much.
That's what I'm sitting there, and I'm like, yo, they mixed up so many stories all together at once. I think that was.
But we had to see the Fire Nation attack the air temple. I
don't mind because I'm like that was cool. It gave context, but like something like this, like that was too many stories at once. Plus, they didn't give background to like, face stealer, don't show emotion.
Yeah, at that point, it's almost like not seeing it once again. Just cut it.
But
right, instead of jamming it in, just cut it.
But
maybe
they did look cool as hell.
Ko?
Like the both Ko and the panda one when he's not in panda form, he looked cool.
If Ko pulled up on me, I'd shit bricks. That guy was creepy.
He was done super well.
Yeah.
And like the other panda spirit in like fighting form, he looked like Venom. Like he looked sick as hell. I was like, oh, that's dope.
You know who was funny? Avatar Roku.
He was funny.
He was funny.
Yeah.
Kiyoshi? Bitch.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Even Roku says it.
Yo.
She's all business.
Yeah.
I mean, we know that though.
That girl's
she always stand on business.
Yeah.
That girl's hands are rated E for everybody.
Truly.
She's ready to throw down. Avatar Kuruk though, which for some reason we see when they go to the Northern Waters, he's like very much involved.
I feel like he was never really.
He wasn't. We never.
I didn't
even know his name.
Even when they said it, I was like, I remember because of first episode. Even when they said it, I was like, who is that? I saw the bear head on him. I was like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah. He looked like a white Italian man that I would pull off the freaking sidewalk, and he had too much.
Gabagool bending. Nah.
Sorry. Like, I don't know. That was just me.
I didn't like it.
I didn't like it either.
Princess Yue's wig.
That was the
bid.
Yo.
Girl, return it. Because it's not giving.
That's the first thing Ron said to me. He was like, oh, her wig. I was like, oh.
Master Paku, Katara's master. I needed a little bit more sass from him.
He wasn't bad.
Also, he didn't recognize the fucking necklace he made.
That's what
for his girl, Katara's grandma. He saw it. He didn't say shit.
They didn't have that. Yeah, they didn't have that connection of like, oh my god, I actually, made stuff for your grandma.
I'm a feminist now.
Yeah.
No.
But that war though, when they get to the Northern Air Temple, Northern Water Tribe.
Yeah.
That was insane. That was done super well. The effects, gorgeous.
All right. I mean, I'm still gonna finish. I'm gonna try to finish it, but like I only had time for like one episode. So
enjoy the journey. I mean, listen, like in 5.5, I'm not gonna say it's below average.
Yeah. But
I'm not gonna say it's not memorable.
If you're leaning towards a 7, you're leaning towards a 5.5. I can see myself leaning towards like a 6, 7.
Nah, but the season finale when Aang goes apeshit into like a kaiju, you're not gonna tell me that was such a cool scene.
Sure.
He goes.
The hate.
He's ridiculous. No, he goes Godzilla in water, and that. Oh, I was like, oh, they ate that. They ate that 1,000%. Sat there and was like, nah, this.
The scene that impressed me more was when Aang and Zuko were fighting their way out of the prison. That was
very cool.
That was cool. The blue spirit thing, that was well done. It was handled. It was quick. You know who actually did a good job? Admiral Zhao.
He was good.
The mutton chops guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's the fire nation dude.
Yeah.
Right?
He did a really good job.
Because he was getting bullied the whole time, right?
Who was?
Zuko, right?
No, Zuko was.
Zuko was getting bullied.
Yeah. Because he's the one who like wants to compete to get the Avatar first, and he's
I'm thinking about one of Zuko's henchmen.
No,
G. Yeah, General G.
Sorry.
Yo, when you find out the backstory.
When you find out that I thought was so cool, the way that they tied in the backstory.
I teared up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, that got me.
That
got me.
Yeah.
You teared up a little bit for that, but I can't tear up for Undead Unlock. Hurt you.
What did you tear up about in Undead?
The woman died. Let's not get.
Anyways,
that's like that doesn't matter. But yeah, that blue spirit thing was done really well. Admiral Zhao. The only thing I didn't like about it is that Admiral Zhao and Zuko didn't have their Agni Kai.
Yeah.
They didn't have their Agni Kai, and I needed to see Zuko pimp smack that guy.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Honestly,
damn,
I didn't.
Love Agni Kai. Those are good fights usually.
The one thing I thought was very weird and different was Yue being a fox spirit.
I could let that go.
I
could let that go.
Oh, it was odd. I was just wondering if they were going to. They didn't show like the fish for the longest time, so I thought the koi fish, the spirits. I was like, are they about to skip this and change it completely? Because that would make no sense. But no, they did. Okay. They did bring it up. It had me worried.
I did think that the love romance between Yue and Sokka was a little forced and a little out of left field.
They probably was like, she about to die.
Sokka literally asked her, so that other guy, is he like your boyfriend? Because you guys were arranged to marry. And she's like, he wasn't the man of my dreams. And then they make out. It literally, in the span of 3 minutes, he asked her one question.
It's that chin, boy.
Ugh. Oh my god.
And then Suki, they did it wrong, I think.
I don't think they did her wrong. She was
They made her a weirdo.
No.
She's literally like staring at this man like awkwardly.
And she's excited for a cute guy.
But like Suki wasn't there. I didn't feel like that much.
But you know what? It's not her fault. The thing is,
she had no riz.
No, the problem is that Sokka didn't fight. He was supposed to have attitude like, oh yeah, you know, it's because you're a girl, and so she was supposed to be like, oh, you about to take these hands by a girl, and like there since
she
he wasn't
ogled him the whole time instead of
it was so she
there
was
was no friction.
He like stood outside the dojo and was like, oh.
And he was like, oh, okay, like maybe I should learn from like there was no tension because like you know she was beating his ass.
Kind of just like she just chose him like.
She was like, you know, like, oh, cute guy. Like
he didn't dress up either. He didn't dress up like a Kyoshi warrior.
I know. I was like, are we about to see him?
Damn.
No, he just learned, but he didn't.
These are the L's you gotta take though, man. Even as the One Piece live action, you know, there was some things we had to just be like, where was the dog for this whole arc? Like there was little things.
The dog was houseburned.
Yeah, people someone from One Piece. Like there's sometimes there were things that people like. I'm thinking about both adaptations. I'm just trying to take it as the same thing. Like even though you weren't a One Piece fan, you didn't know what was missing, so it still felt coherent to you. Where like as One Piece fans, while watching it, which sounds like the same thing you're doing as Avatar fans, we were like this detail, this detail, this detail. What like this?
Bro, that dog. That's an example. Like the dog thing in One Piece. People like,
no, there were people who were annoyed about this, or they was annoyed about the sequence of like Arlong Park and all that stuff. Like there was things to.
There's always things.
There's things to
but
say.
There are things that matter, and then there are things that.
Yes, there were things that didn't matter, but like I guess I will have to find out exactly how this was played out in Avatar to see if they matter enough.
I think that Suki Sokka was done well. I think it was done well. Like I was like okay, but. And then compared to Yue Sokka, like that was definitely a little rushed. And also, they didn't make him a homewrecker. You know how like how she's supposed to be engaged, but then she falls in love with Sokka, and then everything happens. No, in this one, she's already like, oh no, I broke off the engagement with the guy already. I just didn't like him like that. You know, he wasn't like, I'm in my dreams. That's what Danny said. And so I was like, there's not that sexual tension of like, we can't do this. You know, so it was, I don't know, so it was a little rushed there, but.
Well, all that to say, make sure you guys watch it if you want to have an opinion about it.
We want to hear yours.
Yeah, you have to watch things fully before you gather an opinion. There's one thing you cannot say. You can't call something trash if you ain't watch it or been through it. So I'm going to go through it. And I'll give you guys my rating, and we'll see how it goes after.
I'm looking forward to.
I want to hear your opinion.
So let's get into our next segment with some opinions.
Yeah, we're doing. We're bringing back 3x3.
Ooh.
The Ocky way. All right, Bodega.
I kind of hate that you're saying the Ocky way.
What does that mean?
You never seen those videos?
TikTok things when people throw like
the guy
seen a video somebody throws like a honey bun on like a fucking turkey sandwich.
No.
Man, he'll be like, "Yo, let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese, but I want the Ocky way." So he'll take like a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Maybe she's not. She might not be part of New York TikTok.
No.
But you knew the don't forget the Bev.
I know
never. It's the same thing. It's the same guy. The Ocky
you may have
way.
heard other people say it. Maybe you don't know about this.
I've heard it.
Maybe
from
you don't know
people.
about the Ocky way guy. But anyway, let's.
All right. So yeah, we're doing a Bodega edition 3x3. So this week we're doing our top 3 Bodega Bevs. Don't forget the Bev. Our top 3 Bodega sweets. So what are you going to the Bodega for at 2 a.m. because you got that sweet tooth kicking in? And then number 3, Bodega surprise. So like some random entree, main, top, whatever it is that you're getting from the Bodega when you go. So who wants to start? We'll start with Bodega Bevs.
All right, I'll go first with my Bevs, my 3 Bevs. So classic, automatic. This is medicine. If you know, you know.
Wait.
What?
Oh, ginger ale.
Yeah, you didn't even let me get to it.
I wanted to guess.
It's ginger ale. You thought I was going to say Tylenol? I love that Tylenol. Yeah. I'm just drinking.
Yo.
Listen, I don't think... So some people think Pepto-Bismol is like gross. I don't think it's that gross.
No, I don't think so either.
No,
it's just like a different...
I think it has a cool kind of like... Really? I feel like you're being a little dramatic. Like, it's like...
It tastes like...
It tastes like double bubble.
Yeah, it has like a little cool like...
Double bubble is...
I'm about to say something. Everything I'm about to say... Pause before I say it. It has kind of like this, this like thick, creamy kind of like. This is crazy. I'm just gonna stop.
It's
Pepto-Bismol's not that bad, y'all.
Anyways, back to your beds.
Yes, ginger ale. I weirdly enjoy Dr. Pepper.
I love Dr. Pepper.
I for some reason it's that little hint of cherry.
It's great.
That little hint of cherry does it for me sometimes because I don't like Coca-Cola. I don't love Pepsi, but Pepsi is like a little too sweet. But Dr. Pepper, I'm like, you the right.
Yes.
Because I'm paranoid about drinking dark soda because my mom used to lie to me and say it'll give me asthma or something.
Oh, what?
Like dark soda was worse for you than clear soda.
Well, dark soda is worse for you than clear soda because the food coloring that they use in the dark soda causes kidney stones.
Science, bitch.
Yeah. So
yeah, ginger ale, Dr. Pepper. I had to put this here, but it's very specific. Smart water.
Okay.
When I'm feeling really bougie, I'm like, I want some good water.
You don't want that Essentia? You don't want that Fiji?
Nah, I want that smart water. I like the little electrolytes that's in it.
You like the little random animal that they put inside the bottle?
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah,
That I love.
I do.
Yeah,
I do too.
I listen. I'll fuck with some smart water. If you ever want to really surprise me, just show up with some smart water.
Yeah.
There we go.
So those are my 3 best. What about you?
Are we doing? Oh, so we're doing 3 of each?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
You
one.
want me to go first?
That's why it's a 3
No, it's
by
okay.
3,
It's
girl.
okay.
You put 1 each.
I put 1 each. Okay.
It's a 3 by
But
3.
you was right the whole time.
The whole time.
I'm a dumbass.
She took longer than both of us combined.
No,
Okay.
I took the longest.
Anyway, I had 2 already. All right. So first off, if I'm at depending on if I'm in the hood or not. 1, I love me a good Malta. You know, so if I can have
You
a
know,
Malta,
I've never had one.
Really, there's different kinds.
A what?
A Malta.
I don't know what that is.
Hello.
Hey, at least I was honest.
Yo, you.
This is Danny
Oh
getting his
my-
Spanish card revoked, part 3.
Stop it, bro.
So-
Oh my god.
Stop it. You
oh, that. Yeah, that tastes like ass.
No!
I don't like it.
No.
Yo.
That's why I don't know what it is. I think I had it once when I was 6 years old, and I was like,
No.
"Yeah."
No, absolutely not. So there's one.
It looks like it tastes kind of ass. I'm not
No.
gonna lie to you.
No. Do you guys like root beer?
No.
Yes.
You're disgusting. You're disgusting. What the fuck?
And if the business is true, made me sick to my stomach,
Oh my God,
fam.
truly. Fucking. Okay, anyways, Malta is good. For you guys that don't know, it's like a primarily Spanish drink. I love the Goya one, is the best. Personally, that's me. It's just kind of an acquired taste from,
Do you like Inca Cola too?
what's that?
You don't. Oh, you
Inca
want to shit
Cola?
on me
Nah,
about Malta, but y'all don't know
I
what
heard
Inca
of that.
Cola.
I'd never.
Everybody knows Malta.
No, wow.
I heard of Malta. Whatever you just said sounded like
Inca
exclusive.
Cola? Yeah.
That sound mad exclusive.
Y'all never had Inca Cola.
I've never
seen
in
that.
my
Okay,
life,
he's
bro.
gonna put a picture of it on the screen.
That just looks like
you never had Inca Cola.
No.
No,
That
you're
looks like
getting
piss.
your Spanish card. It is piss. I don't like it either.
No, I don't listen.
Looks like piss.
I don't believe it. Anyways.
Talk to your mother because she knew about the Popeyes.
Okay, we'll see. Anyways, second drink. So
We're only on your second?
yes.
Oh, I'm
We're
sorry.
going for Malta. You were the one going in. Anyways. So second drink, if I'm in a bougie area and they got the goods, that dragon fruit Red Bull, top tier.
Dragon fruit.
Dragon
Red
fruit
Bull.
Red Bull. That
I
shit
gotta
is,
look up all these.
that shit is good. It's the yellow can.
Oh,
okay,
yellow
okay,
can.
okay.
Okay,
the yellow can. That one's good.
I don't know why I thought red.
They have red, but it's
No,
like,
I was just like thinking of it being red. Wow, dragon fruit just don't sound yellow.
Yeah.
Not a yellow.
I don't know, but the yellow can is
It's
is
white,
popping.
right? It's white with black seeds.
A dragon fruit.
Yeah.
It's like
On
a
the
pink
inside.
outer, what a white inner,
I
black
think so.
seeds.
Yeah. But yeah, so that one's good. If you can have any Red Bull, I think that's the best one.
I'm basic, sugar free, plain.
I mean, I've been having sugar free too.
Yeah, good. If I'm gonna hype myself up, let me at least have it no sugar.
Mm.
She's like, I need all the sugar.
No, I usually get no sugar
Yeah.
versus the regular. Okay, and my third drink, also, if I'm in the hood, it's my favorite, is the Country Club, the red one.
Oh yes.
Red Country Club?
red soda.
So good.
That's
Oh
just
my
what-
God.
Danny gotta look it up again. It's fine.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This one is a little more like.
It's a Spanish
This
thing.
is more like low key. Like you wasn't gonna find this.
Yeah, that's like,
I swear I've never seen this.
Yeah.
that's a very popular drink in like a lot of like the Spanish restaurants and stuff. Like if they have it, like we're taking it home.
Yeah.
It's a banger.
All right. What about you? What's your 3?
What's your top 3,
My
Danny?
3.
Malta? Sorry.
What do you have?
The yellow energy vitamin water. I love the
Which
yellow
flavor
energy.
is that?
It's, I don't know, flavor. Tropical citrus, I think.
Mm,
It's the yellow one.
okay.
I love the yellow one.
The fact that you drink
The
vitamin
red
water
one
is kind
is.
of crazy.
If you're gonna
Every
drink
now
any
and then.
vitamin water, it should be the red one.
The
That
dragon
one's-
fruit one, yes. That Power
That-
C, that's
That's good.
usually my number 1. Triple X is number 2, but
Why you
Triple
just don't
X.
drink Gatorade? I'm not drinking vitamin water. Vitamin water is kind of gross to me.
It's not bad. The red one I think is pretty good.
I love vitamin water. Number 2, peach Snapple. I'm a sucker.
Oh, yeah.
For peach Snapple.
If my body could handle that much sugar still, that used to be my favorite. Like that is my favorite Snapple flavor, but like my body just can't.
Love it.
It can't break down the sugar.
Over some ice?
Yeah.
Sipping
Banging.
Ice.
with a fresh lemon squeeze?
I don't even make it home to get the ice. That shit is
that shit is finished before.
It's so good.
Hit the bottom of the bottle. That's what I do. I hit the bottom of the bottle for no reason.
Yeah,
Just to get that little.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
But they don't got the glass ones no more.
I know.
It's all
Yeah.
plastic.
Not
That was
Times
a
have changed.
time.
You guys keep trying to save the turtles and shit. Give us back our old bottles.
The plastic is worse. I know.
At number 3, just like any flavored seltzer. I fucking love seltzer. It's the best hangover cure you could ever get.
Psycho.
What? What's wrong with seltzer? I like seltzer.
I don't want to fuck with seltzer.
Just seltzer? We won't drink like a lime seltzer?
Nothing. No. Any seltzers?
You don't like the taste of TV static?
Taste of TV static.
That's
You never heard somebody
crazy.
describe
No.
seltzer like that?
Yeah, I've heard that.
I love seltzer. That's
it.
why I get most of my like alcoholic drinks with seltzer. It's
Nah.
like light. It's chill. Like
Nah, I can't do that. I can't even do White Claws. Them shit's
it's.
nasty.
I guess the carbonation is just
It's
not
no
for you.
no, it's not the carbonation. There's the no sugar like.
That's
Yo,
the
you
appeal.
really love sugar, bro.
If it's
And
gonna
Sugar says she
bubble,
had the zero sugar.
I'm like, you
fucking
really
Red
love
Bull.
sugar. I'm like, you.
no,
Cap.
I don't know. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
It's not worth it if I'm gonna drink it.
If it's gonna bubble, it gotta taste like something. Like
It does taste like something. Get like a lime one.
no, that shit. Nah, it tastes like something's missing.
All right, yeah, hey, that's okay.
All right. So what's the next one is
Bodega
Sweets.
sweets.
Bodega sweets and snacks. So
Yeah,
I guess
you got?
I'll run with mine. So Nutter Butters.
Oh.
Shit!
Those are good.
Love Nutter Butters. It sounds crazy.
No, I didn't want to say it, though.
So I enjoy peanut butter. I'm a peanut butter fiend.
Yes.
So like
Yeah,
if peanut butter is involved in
Mhm.
anything, I'm probably gonna eat it. But like I like Reese's, but I don't love Reese's. You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah.
chocolate throws me off because I
It's gotta
don't
be
love
cold.
chocolate. So but I don't love chocolate at all, really. So it's just like I used to do this weird thing where I would take the chocolate off and eat the peanut butter.
It's too much work.
only. It was a lot of work.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It was a lot of work, but I did it. So
But Nutter Butters?
Nutter
Damn.
Butters. So I'm an ice cream guy. Nutter Butter is my only cheap dessert I'm gonna buy. I'm very, very like my body's a temple.
I respect
So I'm not just throwing cheap sweets in my body. So
Mhm.
when I go for ice cream, specifically I go for Van Leeuwen ice cream.
No Ben and Jerry's?
Nah, I'm past that.
Wow, okay.
I'm better than that. Like,
Early 20s.
Oh.
and
yeah,
now
nah.
you're on the Van
I mean,
Leeuwen
Van
kick.
Leeuwen. If I'm gonna eat the calories, this shit needs to be
Hitting.
very worth it.
Do you have a specific flavor you go for?
So I go with the honeycomb classic. I'm not a fan of the Earl Grey, but it kind of hits a little bit. But the cookies and cream can't go wrong. But I like to dick around sometimes. If I check the app and they get it delivered on Uber Eats, I might see whatever seasonal they got, and I'll just try something. It's one of those things where I'm willing to fucking like. One time I had this cornbread. It was gross, actually. It was cornbread and barbecue sauce
Van Leeuwen?
flavored. Yes, it was It's a Uber Eats like it's special, right?
Oh my god.
So I tried it and I was like,
Have you had the Kraft mac and cheese one?
fuck no. I saw it. I saw
Yeah,
it.
it's like-
Fuck no. That's where I draw the fucking line. It was a Kraft mac and cheese flavored one. It's blue, little thing. Nah.
Yellow on the inside. Kraft mac and cheese yellow.
Nah.
Disgusting.
This sounds
Like
insane.
that's like the shit that you're gonna take after that has to be unreal. It's
Oh, yeah.
cheese. Whatever. Anyway, so Van Leeuwen ice cream and then a Hershey's cookies and cream. That is my exception
Oh
for
yeah.
Yo.
because I like Oreos a lot. So
Yeah.
that's why I can. That's where I can handle chocolate. Hershey's cookies and cream bar.
Are you a savage? You just take a bite out of the bar, or do you piece by piece?
Bitch, I am a savage.
Oh no!
I am
My
that is
God.
serial killer behavior. Like I agree. Like if
Ah.
you have you seen me eat a Kit Kat?
Oh
No.
no!
You would
You're
lock
one of
me up. You would
those?
throw me under the jail.
You're one of those.
You would throw me under the
Eat it
jail.
from the side.
I'm just chomping on that bitch. I am
Oh
not
my
making.
God. Hell nah. Hell nah.
At least I'm aware though. Like I'm aware. Like because when I do it, I'm like, bro, you have no chill. You could totally just.
Fucking wild.
You're supposed
I
to break
can't.
this shit. I'm over here like.
So you never understood the commercials that
Fuck that shit, boy. I'm here for the wafers.
Give me a break with that Kit Kat bar.
So
You know?
those are my 3 stacks.
Oh my God. Okay. I give you for the Hershey's ones. Absolutely. Okay. So one, I love Reese's cups. I think those are banging.
Reese's
Reese's Cups.
Peanut butter chocolate flavor.
Yeah, we got that bass.
Yo.
Yes. Okay.
We should be the new Pentatonics. Well, that's 5
Stop.
people. The Threadatonics? I don't know.
Oh my
It's
god.
That's fine.
All right, pentatonics, I'll give him. Okay, it's a niche. Anyways, if pentatonics is a
She
singing,
still had to explain
I didn't
it.
ask.
She still.
I know you didn't, but like
I didn't even look it up.
I know you
I look
didn't.
up everything.
I know you did.
She's like, no, I gotta explain this shit.
No,
It's an acapella, like
it's an
kinda,
acapella group that's like one of the most famous.
I didn't see them on Pitch Perfect. I'm just trying to make you mad. Don't worry.
They might have actually been.
I was like, wait,
I think they might
were
have actually
on
been
that.
at one.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Oh, who? I don't. It doesn't matter. It's
Right.
okay.
Anyways, all right. So Reese's Cups, I love it. Do you know those like it's a 2-pack of rainbow cupcakes? Sometimes they have them, sometimes they don't in
I know what
Bodega.
you're talking about. Yeah. Those are like those dollar snacks. Or like 74. Well, it used to be 50 cents.
Yeah, they used to be
Inflation.
Yeah, inflation. But those, oh man, I used to love having all of those. I don't see them as often. Sometimes I'll get them. Sometimes I won't.
Not a zebra cakes, girl.
No, never been a
I don't
zebra
think zebra
cake.
cakes taste that.
No. And then my third one, you took the Hershey's one. That was, I'd agree.
That's
but my
fine.
one, no.
share.
But the one that used to be my all-time favorite, they kind of discontinued. They only have it in movie theaters now. Is one called Goobers.
Oh, I know Goobers.
Goobers.
Yeah.
Goobers are fucking gross.
They're
bro.
chocolate covered peanuts.
Oh no!
Chocolate-covered
No!
peanuts.
Goobers is where I draw the line.
Nah.
They
They're so
They
good.
look like little dog shit pellets, bro.
It's chocolate covered peanuts.
Nah. All right, man. That's
No, they're so good.
But there's a difference between Goobers and like peanut M&Ms. There's a clear difference.
No, there's a difference.
like
Goobers are not.
No, I love Goobers. It's my favorite.
It's mad.
No,
man.
it's so good.
That's
I get
why
it
they
all
only sell them in
They have it
movie
at Five
theaters.
Below now, so I be getting the boxes. It's so good.
Yo, buying boxes of Goobers from Five Below is.
And they're
great.
so good. Listen, it's
They
just
don't sell them anywhere because they fucking suck.
No, because they're good. Anyways, chocolate covered peanuts. I love them. So that's
Alright.
So that's my 3.
Daddy, what's your 3?
Riding your coattails, give me peanut M&Ms. I love peanut M&Ms.
Yes.
That's why I know I don't like Goobers.
I love both.
I love peanut M&Ms. The second one is the chocolate Hello Pandas.
I've never heard that in my life.
No,
What
you
is
guys have
that?
at least seen it. It's
Chocolate
those
Hello-
things.
Oh.
They're literally like my
Those look
favorite.
like
I've
the
tried them.
Nutella things I've seen. Is
The
it basically
Nutella biscuit
Nutella?
thing?
Yeah.
No, it's chocolate on the inside.
I've
Okay.
tried them.
They're
They're
like little
okay.
pandas that are filled with chocolate.
This is very like niche, bro. Like this
Nah,
is
dude,
this don't even look like an American snack.
That bodega that's on the corner where you get the Lucy's, that one's got the chocolate pandas. Almost any bodega in Brooklyn's got chocolate pandas.
They have a lot.
I've never seen it in my life.
They're alright.
You're gonna start seeing them. I promise. They have strawberry, chocolate, and then milk. Kind of like
Okay.
the basic Pocky flavors.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of like the Pockies. They're
Okay.
usually around the same place.
And then I'm also an ice cream guy, but I'm not seeing Van Leeuwen in a lot of places. But honestly, I was always a Choco Taco guy. God, I love
Chocolate taco.
The Choco Taco.
Choco Taco.
What is that?
God, what?
It's
It's
like
a
a-
taco, but it's chocolate wafer. It's a chocolate waffle cone.
the ice cream thing.
Yes.
Okay, yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Okay.
He's like, it's a taco.
It's a taco.
It's a taco. It's
Never
right
had
today.
it.
But obviously they've discontinued it. So
Mhm.
I do go for a classic ice cream sandwich. I fucking love an ice cream sandwich.
I fucking love a plain ice cream sandwich, bitch. What?
It could be.
And it could be a little melted. That shit is gonna slap.
chocolate wafer with the vanilla ice cream.
That shit. I don't even know how they even thought of that sandwich concept of what that is. Like, I'm like, yo, this is fire.
The
son.
one in the yellow wrapping, I love that one.
You know what I used to love? Like, a most random thing. Those little small containers of ice cream they would sell sometimes.
The
yeah,
white ones?
with
It'd
the
be like
wooden
a-
stick.
The wood
Oh,
stick,
yeah.
and it'd be like a half chocolate, half vanilla. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck it, I'll eat the chocolate. Like,
Yeah.
a little cute little quick snack. I
Those
used to
are
fuck
good.
with
Those are yummy.
All right, so let's get into the last of
No,
random
we got
items.
random items. Yeah,
Random
yeah.
items from the bodega. So I guess I'll start with mine. So I always will go in to get some ramen. I'm a ramen savage. So top ramen specifically. I know you guys will be like, you have to get the top shelf ramen. No, I get the top ramen.
Oh, why?
Do you microwave the cup?
No, you talking about cup of noodles.
Is that not ramen? Is that not top ramen?
No,
Oh, cup of noodles and top ramen are
that's
different.
Maruchan, I think.
Oh shoot!
Different
Wow,
brands.
you just shattered my head, my mind.
I'm pretty sure top ramen is the packets.
Okay.
So we buy them like 3 for $1, something like that. So I always get like the picante chicken one. It's a white packaging or whatever, so it's white plastic around it. I always get that one. That's my shit right there. After that, now Dane's gonna make fun of me. He's only making fun of me because of where I get it from. I hope you're not making fun of the concept. The concept is fucking fire. Of course. So I have 2 different ways of getting a bacon, egg, and cheese. So these are my 2. I'll get a bacon, egg, and cheese on cocoa bread. So if you do not know what cocoa bread is, that means you're not cultured enough. Cocoa bread is basically this bread is made with also coconut milk. Usually in like Caribbean culture, you tend to find it at a lot of Jamaican spots. Or if you go to a bodega or go to a corner store, I say corner store because I had a whole bunch of ox around me. You would get it with a beef patty. So you get the beef patty inside the cocoa bread.
Interesting.
So it's like it's like softer, has a different texture. So I would get a bacon, egg, and cheese on cocoa bread, lightly toasted. The shit bangs. The only reason why it has like a little sweet like taste is because it has like that coconut flavor a little bit, but it doesn't taste like coconut. But bacon, egg, and cheese on that's my shit. I just get it from a questionable store because there's like not a lot of stores around us have cocoa bread. It's a little harder to find depending on where you go. Second variation of bacon, egg, and cheese that I get, which like I don't know how some people were surprised about it. Bacon, egg, and cheese on a cinnamon raisin bagel.
I've done
that.
You're getting the sweet and savory.
Yeah.
Sweet and savory. The people who be mad at it is people who's like, but I hate raisins. Grow up. How old are you? Like,
I mean, I don't like raisins, but I love cinnamon raisins.
It's a completely different. Like, I'm not telling you to eat a fucking box. Who wants to have? Bro, you cannot taste the raisins in a cinnamon raisin bagel. Let's be really fucking for real. I'm not telling you to eat Raisin Bran. I'm not telling you to just eat a fucking box of raisins. A cinnamon raisin bagel slaps. Slaps.
So good.
I'll get a cream cheese and bacon on cinnamon raisin bagel as well. That's another thing I get. So y'all sleeping on the salt with the sweet and the savory with the sandwiches. Try it out. Don't get ketchup on it because I know so. Also, if you get ketchup on the bacon, egg, and cheese, if you get ketchup on bacon, egg, and cheese, if there's some people who get ketchup on bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yes, so do I.
If you get ketchup on the bacon, egg, and cheese, you should be fine with a bacon, egg, and cheese on cinnamon raisin bagel. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, you can't put ketchup on a cinnamon raisin.
I'm not saying to put it on. I say you should be fine
with the concept.
Oh,
yeah.
Because like
you think putting ketchup on a bacon, egg, and cheese is a little out there?
Some people do.
I don't have anything against it, but it's not my thing. Like I've tried it before a couple times. Like I used to put ketchup on my eggs when I was young.
Yeah.
But I eventually grew out of it because I found a new replacement. I get a bacon, egg, and cheese on a cinnamon raisin bagel rather than the ketchup. Okay. The ketchup is a little too acidic for me sometimes, but it adds a sweetness as well. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If you like that, then you should like this, in my opinion. So those are my 3 things / 4 things, I guess.
Okay, so last one's for me. I love peanuts. I'm a peanut bitch. I don't know.
Peanut bitch.
It's great, Anya, peanuts. Like, I'm about it. It's good. It's fills up.
Are these honey
snack.
roasted?
Yes, they are honey roasted.
I will fucking body
demolish these bitches.
I will body
they're
these.
so good.
Like,
pistachio guy. I love pistachios.
I can't do it. I was one of those, like, I ate a bunch of them when I was little, and then I threw them all up immediately after, and so I can't touch it since then. So
trauma.
Exactly, food trauma. I can't do it. So that's 1. 2. They have these Goya guava juice, random like silver jug thing. Not silver. Sorry, big skinny jug.
The carton
thingies.
The big ass shits.
Yeah.
Well, shit is huge,
those shits are banging. I love them. Those are my favorite like juices for the house. Usually don't find them, but sometimes in the bodega that you have it, I'm like, fuck yeah, let me take one of you home. So that one definitely. And then sometimes I'll just be getting, if they have like sauces that I haven't tried before, then I'm like, ooh.
Sauces?
Yeah. Because some places have like, I don't know, different kinds of sauces just like to buy.
You mean like hot sauce or like different type of... Okay.
Yeah, like different kinds of hot sauces. Just like bottles. Like sometimes...
So you talking about tomato sauce, vodka sauce?
No. Sorry. No, like hot sauces. Like if I see an interesting kind of sauce that's around, I'm like, yo, that flavor sounds good. Like sometimes I'll just take one to go.
All right.
So that's me.
Got that. For me, I'm a sucker for those Bodega paninis that they always be having.
Those pre-made joints?
Pre-made paninis. The chicken pesto, the chicken fajita. There's always a chicken fajita.
You kind of scaring me a little.
That's me with the empanadas.
I'm a sucker for those.
Empanadas is fair. This bro's just talking about paninis. Like, you just grabbing paninis, bro?
I mean, obviously, they heat them up. They put them in the panini press and everything. But I'm a sucker for those. You were talking about ramen. I love the chow mein joints. Those little, like, boxes in the red wrapping. Yeah, I love those. Oh, my God. And then I'm of course a sucker for a bacon, egg, and cheese, but I'm also a sucker for just like a chicken Caesar wrap. A chicken Caesar wrap from Bodega will go a long way with me.
I haven't had a chicken Caesar wrap in a minute.
Yeah,
I think it's because I Caesared myself to death.
Oh no,
Caesar! Sorry, JoJo's reference.
Okay.
I thought you were doing One Piece.
Nah, JoJo's reference.
Okay. But yeah, that's our 3x3. We made it.
Nice.
So, time for your Katsucon update.
Okay, so I'm gonna make this quick. So yeah, guys, Katsucon, great time. I didn't tell you guys before, me and my friends got 4 rooms. And so since we got there early, the staff was great and they hooked us up and they gave us all 4 rooms next to each other. Wow. So fantastic. So, every room, one had the drinks, one had, this and that, all that place. But let me tell you guys, being the leader of 15 people, it's rough. It's rough. I'll tell y'all, because being the planner friend, check on your planner friends, guys. They're not always your fucking planner friends. They're not always doing the best. Because for me, everyone's like, Kim, what are we doing next? All right, we're doing the pool. We're doing this. We're going down to dinner. We're going to Nando's. We're doing this, and that. All right, Kim, what are we doing now? Where are we going, Kim? What are we doing, Kim? I'm like, I don't freaking know, guys. We're going to, we'll figure it out.
You better than me. After a while, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm done. You better than me. After a while, I'm okay with being the planner friend, but because I'm meaner than you, I know that. So I would be like, yo, I'm done, bro.
Because I'd just be like, all right, we're going here next. But so problems for like little things, and then also a lot of my friends, I'm a big cosplayer, so I always come prepared. A lot of my other friends, they're not cosplayers, especially the guys. So I had everyone and their mother. Hey, Kim, do you have thread to make earrings for my Cusco? Hey, Kim, can you help me with my side-on? Do you have, like, pins and stuff? Hey, Kim, can you help me put on my Sakuna tattoos? Like, back to back, all the time. So, like, that was a little frustrating because I was always the last one to get, finish getting ready. Everyone's like, yo, we drinking. We about to head up to the club. Like, let's go. And I'm like, all right, give me a second. I got to finish getting me because I was, taking care of everybody else, So, a little frustrating, but that's why I was like, next year, y'all helping me. Let's go. But it was overall great time. Super fun. I got to see a lot of my friends. Issue is there's no service in that place.
Oh, no.
So it's like, no. So finding half the people you're trying to find is a miracle. If you run into
bird
people,
calls or something.
Yeah. So if you find your friends, it's a miracle.
I think that's where you have to like all buy each other air tags because you don't need service like for an air tag.
Oh, you don't?
It tracks with like Bluetooth and like NFC.
Oh, the more you know.
Like it'll bounce off any Apple device that will have service to kind of
GM.
So get yourself. That's why it's so scary if somebody plants an AirTag on you. But your iPhone will let you know if there's an AirTag following you. Fun fact, guys: if you're scared of AirTags and somebody planting one on you, your phone will alert you if you have an iPhone. Like, whoa, there's an AirTag been following you for the past.
Good to know.
So check your persons. Happens to women a lot.
What was the best cosplay you saw?
Oh my God, there were so many good cosplays. Jesus Christ.
It was probably mine.
Right? Your Carmelo Anthony cosplay?
It was, I don't know. There was just so many good ones. Just walking around. I took so many pictures, really fun ones. God, it's hard to choose. I will highlight one of my friends that she went in with, she made her own like random cosplay. She takes these TV heads, these old Apple TV heads. Like, you remember the color ones on the sides? And she like makes them into heads that have like
original OG Max.
Yeah.
So, OG Max.
Yeah, my friend Kirsten, she does a really great job, and like her and like
those Max, man.
So she went in with her sister, and then their 2 partners, and they all like had them. Really cool looking thing, really original. So I thought that was awesome.
How you feeling from this con crud? She kicked your ass, boy.
Oh, so let me tell y'all the tea for that.
The tea?
There's tea. So, one, I'm pretty sure it went from con crud to like, I think I have COVID, right? So, that big sucked. But then I later found out that there was a girl that purposely went to Katsucon with COVID and did not mask up, didn't care. She was just like, I haven't been, to this place in 3 years. I'm going to have a good time. Like, I'm going to go. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm going to be out there.
Do you know who she is?
Yeah, some girl named, like, Soft Unicorn something. I don't know. But there's a post about her. Like, she, like, went out there and she purposely admitted it on Instagram. So everyone's been, like, roasting her. So fuck you. So I'm like, can you please get banned? Because she was just out there, like, everywhere. And so I'm like, I'm blaming you, bitch. You definitely got me and a bunch of other people sick. So
that's terrible.
Fuck that.
Like, I get it. Like, if you feel like you haven't been anywhere, but unfortunately, I think that's like just the game of luck you're playing with the convention situation. Like, even like I've been to a couple, but you guys were there for so many days.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was bound to happen. I feel like not you getting sick, but like people getting sick is
Petri dish.
Yeah. Like,
but the other issue is, I was like, I think I was more susceptible versus like none of my other friends got like sick like I did. But so the issue was,
why? Because you're not vaccinated?
No, I'm vaccinated. What? Oh my god.
Girl. This guy off the camera.
Anyway. I was like, why would you say that?
That's a whole different episode, sir.
Okay, so I helped my friend run the Jujutsu Kaisen photo shoot. First of all, insane. I've never seen so many people at a shoot. It was giving like 2017 My Hero Academia shoot, like packed out the ass. And it was wild. And I think she severely underestimated how much time we had because we were going through. So we kind of just ran through groups at a time. We did groups at a time. But after, with so many people, it's not just the cosplayers in the front, but like everyone coming back. You're constantly telling people, like, she was like, oh yeah, I have a little, she was dressed up as, the one with the voice, Toge? No. White hair. Inumaki, yeah. She was dressed as Inumaki, right? And so she had her own little thing. No. She got the staff guy to get, like, the big megaphone because that's how loud it was. And after a while, she was like, yeah, I'm losing my voice, girl. And she was really nervous, too, because it was her first time hosting. So I'm like, my friend Red Clover cosplay, she was great. She, like, had everything listed. But after a bit, she was like, I was like, I got you, girl. So I'm there. I'm like, get back! Get out of here! Gojos, get in there! Toji's, come back! Like,
sure, you almost burst one of my eardrums just now.
But yeah, so you can imagine, and I'm screaming into the megaphone, and it's still like half the time wasn't loud enough. So that's next day I lost my voice the whole rest of the weekend.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Am I misunderstanding the purpose of a megaphone? I thought you don't have to shout into those things.
It was that loud.
You probably can't whisper into that shit.
No, but you could be all right. Listen.
It was.
You gotta think about how many people.
Yeah. No, I'm coming from a place of ignorance, but I'm just asking.
No, exactly. You're not supposed to have to shout into it.
Hey,
but
Danny, how about you try to lead a herd of cosplayers?
I wouldn't even be there.
Exactly. A huge crowd of people. I think that was the biggest like group I'd seen.
What I said.
What did you say?
I wouldn't even be there.
I was like, I wouldn't even be there because I'm not vaccinated.
Stop.
Shut the fuck up.
I can't. This motherfucker.
I am, though. For the record, I am.
I'm taking it out. I'm just editing it out.
I'm like, who's gonna get himself caught? Jesus Christ. So I lost my voice for the whole, literally Saturday and Sunday. And then by the end of Sunday, coming home, I was coughing, sneezing, all that. So that wasn't fun. But I think this was the most fun convention I've had ever.
Nice.
Because I had 12 plus of my friends.
You had a lot of backup. You had a squad.
So much. We had a whole squad all the time. We went to both rooftop bars, and this year was the first time they actually played club music at the rooftop bars.
Nice.
Yeah, so we were out there, and they had a variety, so like, 1 second we're twerking to Megan, another bit they're like, I chimed in with the haven't you people ever heard of,
Most importantly, they got that bing bang boom.
They did.
That bling bang boom.
They mixed that in there too, so, we were bing bang boom, and they played that at the rave. What?
The crowd go wild?
They did. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And we
Nice.
played it at the rave. We weren't drunk enough for the rave, so we had to go back to the club first and then get drunk and then go back out. That's the only mistake. I was like, next year we're stocking up on drinks way more.
You definitely sound like you have to be like a full-blown extrovert for this, though.
You don't have to be. No, we have lots of friends.
Like you just did a lot.
Sometimes you're just there. You don't have to be an extrovert. Like, you just come, and whenever you want a chance to just like, hey, I think I'm going to take a break, you just go up to the room and chill, sleep, do whatever, take a nap. I didn't nap the whole weekend. I think that's what
you might have should have napped, bro.
Back to back.
I mean, listen, you're getting older. It's gonna catch up to you.
It does.
So, I mean,
great time. 10 out of 10.
All right, cool. So, you got a game for us. Back again with Guess Who.
I got another Guess Who for you guys.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Again, it's going to be based on a fictional character.
Okay. How many we got this time?
It's just one.
Okay.
It's just the one.
Again.
We'll see if you guys get it this time.
Motherfucker.
We'll see.
How many you got?
We'll do chapter 1. At the end of chapter 1, you guys will give me the name of the individual who you think it is.
Okay.
If at the end of chapter 1 you don't get it, I'll move on to chapter 2. After chapter 2, if you guys think you got it, you can interject.
Okay.
It's just chapter 1 you gotta wait to get through, alright? Who's that character?
Who's that girl? Na, 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 na.
We do not rehearse these things. Just
in a metropolis defined by steel and secrets.
my first time reading. Sorry.
I didn't go to college. I am the one who hides in the shadows, but I didn't always start off like this. I was a busy teenager, and by busy, I was out here in these streets causing a ruckus. There was a group of guys I ran with for a while, and I did get into trouble here and there, and I landed into juvie one time. I couldn't always stay out of trouble. One night when I was out with my girlfriend, doing the do, when all of a sudden, a group of thugs run up on us. I lead them away from my girl, and then end up getting help from an old man who knew how to fight. After they left, he suddenly fell to the ground, so I helped him back to his mansion. End of chapter 1.
This is an anime?
It's a fictional character.
Oh, you bitch.
It's a fictional character. Is it animated? It's not live action. Like, it's not live.
It's a fictional
Is it Terry
character.
McGinnis from Batman Beyond?
Wow.
Got him, bitch. Got him, bitch.
Hold on. Kimmy, I'll address that in a second. How did you get that?
I don't know.
No, bro. Don't say I don't know, bro.
What do you want me to do? You want me to say I cheated?
No, what did you do? How? What?
Well, you didn't say it was anime, so I'm thinking about
cartoons. Yeah.
Cartoons, and I'm like, all right, the only person who helped an old man in my head is I'm thinking about Terry McGinnis.
Yo, props to you, bro, for getting that. All right. No, seriously. Kimmy, you never watched Batman Beyond?
No.
I didn't. You are
it's
missing.
Really
out.
I think I'd probably... remember, I didn't have those shows, so...
You never watched Return of the Joker, though?
11?
It wasn't on by the time I started watching
it. It came on after Yu-Gi-Oh!
No, I don't remember seeing it.
Static Shock was that's why they...
Static Shock I watched.
Same... That's why eventually in the Justice League cartoon that was on Cartoon Network, which I'm totally fair that you didn't see that. They both reconvene, like both those characters are in that.
I saw the combo episode. Like I'd seen like a couple episodes, but I never watched the show.
Yeah, Batman Beyond's regular TV, girl.
I love Batman.
You should watch it. You should You should put that on your list. Besides like anime stuff, I think you would really fuck with Terry McGinnis as a character.
I hear a lot about him. If I didn't go through him when I was in my heavy DC obsession.
You liked Red Hood, right?
I love Red Hood.
You'll like Batman Beyond.
I hear they're similar.
Yeah. Did you guys see that concept art that came out last week?
And that's why you chose it.
That's why.
What concept art? What are we hearing?
There's some concept art that came out.
They were gonna make a Batman Beyond that was gonna basically look like Spider-Verse, and
I heard about it. I didn't see anything for it though.
And they shut it down. They're like
the
people. They were like, no, we're absolutely not gonna do this. But instead, they're over here making Peacemaker movies and
I get it. I get it because the fan base of Batman Beyond probably isn't big enough to make such a large investment. Even she didn't watch it, so it's not. I'm just saying, she watched mad DC shit, and she was like, "This is never."
But it's a Batman movie.
No, it would. We would love it, but I think when you think about, you always got to think about the return on the investment.
Mm.
Sure, there's gonna be a couple fans who love it, and as fans, we're gonna be like, "Fucking give it to me." But it's like, if I'm running the business, if I ain't gonna make no fucking money from it, then why am I? What am I doing it for? I gotta pay for it.
I guess they're gonna drum up a bunch of hype because I don't know.
Maybe a Deadpool situation will happen here. The people demand it, and it happens. But
maybe
it's probably unlikely.
What about Spider-Verse though? Not a lot of people knew who Miles Morales was.
I feel a lot more people.
You selling the Spider-Man brand?
Yeah, Spider-Man.
That's different.
Batman brands.
Come on, bro. Batman. The Batman brand that's not Bruce Wayne is not the same. It's just the Spider-Man brand.
Who's not Peter Parker? I'm just having a hard time
because you think about the world of Spider-Man period, like its whole rogues gallery and all its characters. Miles Morales has been in the spotlight now in the comic world consistently since 2011, and then we didn't get Spider-Verse until 2019, right?
Something like that.
So we talking about 8 years after the character's inception, in which they was pushing him heavy. You got one Batman Beyond cartoon, and that is it. They've been pushing Donald Glover voiced Miles Morales in the Ultimate Spider-Man. They was pushing him in the comics. They pushed him in video games. This was not no like out of nowhere for this character. This was a long time coming.
That's true.
You know what I mean? It was just a matter of like how it happened. That's why it happened animated first instead of live action. Live action would have been way, I think, they would have fucked around and find out. Like, then people would have been like, I'm not watching that. But because it's animated, people still didn't watch it because they don't watch animated things.
All right, I get it. I think a Batman Beyond movie would be fucking
it would be great.
Fucking elite.
All my friends that know Batman Beyond, they're obsessed.
You should watch the movie Return of the Joker. It's a classic.
Okay.
That's a tearjerker for sure.
Okay.
It's really good. So, I mean, we're in the last segment. Sorry I ruined your game so quickly.
Nah, bro. Listen, next time, guys.
Next time, make sure I watch the show, Danny.
No I can see why he assumed you watch it. We don't have a regular cartoon list. We only have an anime list. And you watch mad DC shit. So I can see why he thought you saw it. It is what it is. But I mean, let's talk about what we're looking forward to.
Yo, I'm looking forward to that new McDonald's anime.
Yeah. McDonald's.
What?
Did you guys haven't heard about it?
What the fuck are you saying to me right now?
I'm not kidding.
McDonald's is making their own manga / anime.
No. McDonald's is making it?
Yes.
Or somebody else is
no.
McDonald's, bro.
They've already started.
All right.
No. They've already started. The past few weeks.
Mainstream.
The past few weeks, they've made the promotion already of if you go to a McDonald's, certain ones, not all of them, have like anime bags. Like I tried to go get one because my friend got one. And it was sold out. They didn't have it.
Real. This can't be real.
Yeah, bro, no, they have all characters.
Is this only in Japan though?
No, it's here. My friend literally got it last week.
That's
and all the bags are different. They have the stuff. I tried the McDonald's sauce though. Okay. I did not like it.
Okay, so this might be a bad take. Maybe not, because I know some people may feel the same way. I don't really mean this. Anime might be getting too big. Might be getting too popular.
I understand.
I think.
Yeah, no.
I think something needs to be reeled back because all these companies, it was cute the first couple times, I think, when they try to pander to us as a community, but now it's just like, oh, y'all just trying to take advantage now, which is what all companies do, capitalism, I get it. But this is getting nasty.
Should I not mention that Toyota, the car brand, is doing an anime?
Oh, not Toyota.
You sure not show me fake shit?
Bro, I promise
I never heard of this.
Nah, the Toyota one, no.
Toyota, they already have a trailer. It's out on YouTube. It's called Grip.
That's crazy.
It's pretty much Initial D, but...
That's crazy.
Made by Toyota.
Well, they're also coming out with Pumas, One Piece Pumas.
Interesting.
Yo, fire.
They look hot.
You know what I did here? Ugh, Naruto Crocs.
Them shits is ugly, boy.
All Crocs are ugly.
No. We got you Crocs.
All Crocs are ugly.
We got you Crocs. They nice.
We got our Crocs.
You got me
look
slides.
Like
Those are Crocs.
Yeah. But like
we
the
get
regular
Crocs are trash. Like,
they're ugly.
But them shits, like, this is another example of, I'm not trying to shit on Naruto fans. Just some anime stuff, just doing too much. Everything don't gotta be so fucking loud. I like the subtlety. Like, I like this jacket's a little subtle.
Yeah.
You don't know I have a One Piece jacket on until you like, unless you're a One Piece fan. Other than that, it's just like a little racer jacket. Shout out to Spark Trends. I got this from there.
Ooh.
But they're not gonna sponsor us, but we'll see. One day. But like them Crocs I keep seeing ads for them. Like it's like Kakashi looking, like the blue green. Has all the like the pendants. I'm like,
if I went to a con, maybe I'd wear it.
And then it's like sometimes with the Demon Slayer, it's just like, bro, it's just too much, bro. It's just like too much. Like if you're gonna do it, be a little put some more in it. Like let's try now. Let's not throw just all the characters' details on these things and call it like a good product. Like, try. Like,
no, I agree.
It's kind of crazy. One thing I'm looking forward to right now though, Doom.
Oh, the movie?
Doom Part 2. Yeah. You guys see the first Doom?
I did.
Dune.
Doom. Yeah,
I don't really like Timothy Chalamet. Like,
I've never seen it. So. I wanted to watch it. I think I told you guys last time. My mom fell asleep in the first 10 minutes, and then she didn't want to watch it without me.
Yeah,
so.
It's like Game of Thrones.
Honestly,
but slower.
I heard it's very slow.
I love you to death. I just don't think you can get through it.
I was wondering if I would get through it either, because I heard it's very slow.
I had to watch it in two different
sessions,
because one is so long and two, it's slow as fuck. You have to really enjoy. I think as One Piece fans, like, we can sit there and just enjoy a lore dump. You have to enjoy just massive lore dump.
Okay.
Action being skipped.
Yeah.
Like, they'll tell you something happened, but you ain't gonna see it.
Okay.
But it's a really faithful adaptation. It's great, but I hear the second one is fantastic. Like,
really?
Fantastic.
Okay.
Like, it got people saying, like, this is everything Star Wars should have been.
Okay.
Wow.
So, like, I think it would be worth it, you know,
I'm gonna watch
to check it out.
I'll watch it.
I want to go see it next week. And I think you would be fine watching the second part and watch a recap of the first part on YouTube.
No, I'll try watching the first one.
You ain't got enough time.
Follow
to, bro.
No. I'm gonna watch it. If I really can't get through,
you got 3 hours to watch it before it leaves theater. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
what?
It just came out in theaters. Like, it's a 3-hour movie.
Oh, the second one?
No, the first one.
Oh, I'll watch it at home.
You really don't need to.
You don't have to, man. You should watch a YouTube video.
I'll try.
Like, we know you're not gonna get through it. Just watch a YouTube video.
I'll try.
All right.
Okay. You know?
But we won't be mad at you if you just say, I just watched a recap.
Yeah, no, if I genuinely can't get through it, I'm going to be like, all right, so I stopped it and watched the recap. You know, I'll let you know.
But definitely think it's worth catching the movie, like, as it's like, at like a high quality, like IMAX. Like, I'm going to go see it. Like, I want to see it in IMAX and all that. Like, so I think it's worth it for this. I'm looking forward to it. So that's everything I'm looking forward to.
Tower of God Season 2 starts in July. I'm really excited about that. I don't think, I'm telling you right now, as a huge Tower of God fan, I really don't think Season 2 is going to sell you on anything.
What is it about? Short synopsis.
It's so hard to say what this shit is about.
It's pretty much a boy wakes up in a tower, and you find out, remember the castle in Sword Art Online, Ironcrad?
Uh-huh.
Imagine something like that, but 1,000,000 times bigger.
Okay.
Like, it's a world, pretty much, but everyone understands
it's
in a tower. And the goal is to pretty much make your way through the tower.
Okay.
And get to the top. And when you get to the top, then you become like a re-ranker. And then you get to explore the tower more in depth. But you're more free to do it. And you're more capable of doing it. There's a path to go up the tower. But it's like a specific path. And it's also just really hard in general.
Okay.
It's just so much lore. So much history. There's betrayal. There's love. There's so many interesting characters.
Fuck Rachel.
Yes, fuck Rachel. So many moving
pieces.
Ass
bitch, you motherfucking dumb ass. You doing that TikTok?
I don't know.
This is for Rachel, you stupid ass.
Oh.
Nah, forget it.
No, I know it.
But yeah, so like, I don't think you have anything to like look forward to in the show. Season 1 didn't sell you. I truthfully don't think Season 2 is going to sell you. It's just like One Piece. Like, it
takes time.
The story is there.
I might have to just wait till this shit, because like even the Season 2 took forever to come out from what Season 1 is. So
Season 1
I
came
might
out
have
like 2019, early 2020.
Yeah, it might have came out before. It would have been like 2019, 2020, yeah.
The only thing I really liked about Season 1 is that I think it was really well done. The soundtrack was phenomenal. Yeah. The background music was great. I think it's great. So I love Tower of God, but don't look forward to it.
Okay.
What about you?
I'm actually looking forward to Crunchyroll Awards is tomorrow night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right, I'm excited.
And hosted by Megan the motherfucking Stallion.
So is she hosting the whole thing, or is she like presenting an award?
From what I heard is she's hosting. Is what I've been told.
I think she's hosting. Yeah.
She just dropped a picture earlier today dressed as Gojo.
Okay.
But obviously, guys, by the time you guys see this, it will have already come out. Yeah, she's dressed as Gojo. You know, so she out here. Right. You know, so let us know what you guys think about the show when that comes out.
Right. Did y'all see that? What actually is gonna? I think something actually won like the best anime from last year, which is actually that Bungo Stray Dogs season 5. That's the one
heard.
that really.
Oh wow!
I've never seen it.
Before we were just looking at my anime list, right?
Yeah.
But like this is actually what was
Crunchyroll.
Like number one. Like it was Bungo Stray Dogs. So
Which
I'm gonna watch Bungo Stray Dogs.
Yeah, I want to watch
now
it.
I need to know. I'm like, okay.
I mean, it's got a fan base, and
people were not mad about it.
I don't know. On Twitter when that came out, I had a lot of people like, "Who the fuck watches this shit?" But then I also have had friends that I follow that have been like, "Yo, I fucking love Bungo Stray Dogs," and like, so I was like,
that's what people get it like fucked up. Most popular doesn't mean the best. Like just because everybody watched something doesn't mean it was the best. But like Bungo Stray Dogs, I didn't watch it at all. I don't know anything about it. And I'm like, that checks from the little bit of information I knew about it before. Like The shit is that season. I'm shocked that season 5 was that good enough to get it, especially like bumping out. JJK was even, which I think they're just being funny with Shonen and season 2 overall, but it is what it is. I'm looking forward to watching that as well.
Okay.
Did you guys see that a Naruto live action was announced?
No.
A Naruto live action was
the
announced.
The person who directed Shang-Chi is gonna do a Naruto live action.
I have zero.
That's not. I really don't even want to talk about it, honestly.
You guys will just have to tell me.
No,
there's nothing to tell.
They announced it. That was it.
Yeah. I mean, when it comes out.
Well, I'm not watching it.
I'm gonna watch it.
I think I'll watch it for shits and gigs.
You should watch the anime.
Empty head.
You should watch the anime.
Yo, what are you doing? You don't sidetrack her. 700 episodes. Come on. 400 minus the filler.
I was gonna say.
There we go. All right. Well, one episode here, guys.
Yeah, so guys, thank you so much for joining us. Come back again for a new episode to see if Danny ever gets cultured, in anything. Once again, we are the Moon Piece Podcast.
All right, y'all. Later.
We'll see y'all.
Enjoy your life.